Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. On the evening of September 11th,
Can you hear me, Kelly? Hello?
Could you
I
hear me?
don't think she can hear me. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah. Because you've been trying to get at me all day.
Oh,
You've been trying.
I'll wait for
You've been
everybody to
trying
get
to.
on here.
Yeah, you've been trying to attack me all day. It's not my fault. Oh man,
I'm not attacking you.
I'm totally out of the situation. You can't blame me. I think. So yeah, I'll wait because I don't want to seem like
Yeah,
I'm
we'll wait.
trying to. You've been dealing up. You've been pointing fingers and having allegations, but we'll wait. You know, how you been though, Kelly?
We can wait.
I'm asking you
I've
how
been all
you
right. I'm
been.
gonna try to share this with a couple people. I said I've been all right. How you been? Yeah, I said
I'm
all that
great.
shit with my chest too.
I'm great, man. I don't want no problems. It
Uh-huh.
seems like
You do.
everybody, everybody want problems. Everybody is in the uprage. Feel me?
So
Let me
I
see something.
wonder why, like, because I'm trying to get in through the app.
Everybody, Kelly done left the building. Hey man, rock with the Lake Ave Radio Show. Another great episode about to go down. You know how we do. Hit the like button, share the live, subscribe to the channel, man. You know, tell a friend to tell a friend. Shout out to everybody out there holding it down. A lot of things been happening. You know, y'all hold y'all head, man. You know, stay out of trouble, man. We living in some crazy times right now. And it's like yeah, we living in some crazy times. It's like
Are you
motherfuckers ain't.
able to share like the link itself to me?
Yeah, I'm trying to
I
share the
don't know
link now.
why it's being weird.
I'm trying to see something. I'm about to share it off. Uh, about to share it on Facebook. Tell me that you get it. Hold on. What the fuck did I say? Yeah. I said a lot of shit to say. Where you at? He's the reason why I'm doing this
That's
live.
another reason I'm waiting. I'm waiting. He want to fucking spam my fucking DMs.
Yeah, this shit crazy. Yeah, I'm sharing it down. So how'd you get in from the link?
So like whenever I click on the thing, it takes me into like the like it's still setting up as like Facebook in the back, so it's not. It's like taking me like through the browser to do it. It's not taking me through the app. Usually, whenever I click on the link, it'll take me like straight through the app. So it'll completely leave off of Facebook, so I can share shit
I
on
just
Facebook.
shared it
But
with
while I'm on like this, I
you.
can't.
You get it? I just shared it just now. Did you get it?
Let me see.
It said, "Who's to blame?" Should have got
I
it.
think you shared the wrong one.
That's an old one.
Yeah,
Let me
it
see.
ended. Yeah, so this is the old one. But that's how you need to send it so I can actually access it.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Because it did try to pull me up on the app.
Yeah, I got you. Right. Oh no. What that say? The Charlie Kirk stipend? That's what that no. Upcoming. Yeah, that ended. All right, there you go. I got it. There's a fly in here fucking with me. I hate flies.
Me too.
Kill this mother.
There was one stuck in my car yesterday. I was about to fucking crash out. Because
Yeah,
you know I'm in
I
my car
like
for like 13, 14, 15 hours a day. I was done. So
like they get smarter and smarter. That's it. What's good?
What's good, yo? You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
did you send the new one?
Yeah, because I've done went to a couple other links. No shit wasn't even working.
Can you
Nah, I
send
think
me the one that you joined through us here?
that's
Which
on
one?
the
Oh,
Facebook, right?
I think that's the one you sent through message. The one that I just.
Well, why didn't mine work?
Oh, so that's the one. That's the one you just hit, right, Nasir?
Yeah, the one on the messenger. The one that through Facebook
Yeah.
message.
Okay. I'm gonna send you another one, Kelly.
Okay.
Try that one. Yeah, Nasir. Nobody want to apologize. Like, I don't know, man.
I said nobody want to apologize.
It's like, and that goes for like when motherfuckers be like, when you got motherfuckers like, oh, that's fake news. It's like deny you, like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker can't be wrong, and it's bad traits, man. Now, like I said,
Can you hear me?
I'm not.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm not. I'm not on nobody's side. Nasir, when it comes to this shit, I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. Like old boy said, I curse them all out. If one
And but you
side
know
I
what?
feel you wrong,
Yeah, like if you wrong, you wrong.
when
Like everybody remember, everybody was saying it was a trans dude that did it, and they was saying it was the Democrat,
can we get
liberal
some viewers
Democrat.
on here first? Can we get some viewers on here first?
Oh, she wanted
Mm-mm.
she gotta get her team, huh? She gotta get a team, huh?
What
Yeah, she
team? I
gotta
don't have
get.
a team.
You gotta wait for the Proud Girls to come. Black Prez, Junior, all of them. I mean, that's they think we got fake news. We listen to fake news. That's what they say about us. Not saying. Where's my
But
mic?
the whole thing is, wasn't the guy Republican? His family was a conservative. His father ex-sheriff,
Yeah, I got everything. I got
right,
all
Kelly?
the news on.
Kelly.
Hold on. I can't hear. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm trying to multitask. I'm trying to drive. I'm trying to get calls from the fucking call out. Okay, what are you asking?
No, I said wasn't his family a conservative? Wasn't he a Republican? And wasn't his father an
Yes.
ex-sheriff?
Yes.
But this what I don't understand. It still seems something ain't right though about the picture for him not to have no military training to make that shot from 200
Okay.
miles off a building.
So
Like,
Did y'all see the hand signal?
I don't believe.
Yo, it's crazy. It's about to go down.
Hold on.
That was.
I mean, he had some type of training. He had some type of training the way he home from that building, dropped and ran. Like, it was planned out. It was well planned out. I will say that.
I'm gonna show y'all some shit. They got it where y'all ain't see the bodyguard do a hand signal, then a shot went off.
I seen somebody post it.
So there's inconsistencies with everything. And first off, I don't think that we're dealing with a kid that went hunting with his dad. That is a long shot. That is some sniper shit, and I think that this was political, and he was just on a podcast with Ben Shapiro a couple days ago talking about Israel and some more shit. So
Oh no! Remember he was talking about he said he wanted those Epstein files released, and he said
right,
even though some of them are his friends,
right. So I mean, I think that there's a much bigger thing at play. I don't think that it was a random kid in Utah but they're going to say whatever they want to say anyway. So whatever.
Well,
But
it was a hit. He was trying to be president.
it was a political move.
What he called them? He called them a fascist, right? Called Kirk a fascist, right?
Sure,
that was on the
I
bullets.
guess.
That was on the bullet. That was on his bullets.
Right.
Check this out.
And it
But
said,
also,
catch this one.
A family member of Tyler Robinson reached out to a family friend who contacted the Washington County Sheriff's Office with information that Robinson had confessed to them or implied that he had committed the incident. This information was relayed to the Utah County Sheriff's Office and scene investigators at Utah Valley University. This information was also conveyed to the FBI. Investigators reviewed additional video footage from UVU surveillance and identified Robinson arriving on UVU campus in a gray Dodge Challenger at approximately 8:29 a.m. on September 10th, in which he is observed on video in a plain maroon t-shirt.
Now, hold up. This is the CBN News. Now, a lot of them gonna say this fake news, but this is the only news that I see on there. All the news people saying the same thing about this information stuff.
Light-colored shorts, a black hat with a white logo, and light-colored shoes. When encountered in person by investigators in Washington.
I ain't cutting you off. What you said?
I said they're all saying the same thing, but there's an updated one from that where he had told his father. His father
they
had
just
to
put this out. I just recorded this. This is brand new right here. They go, babe, but this
Then why
40
did they put
minutes,
out the
man.
other stuff?
This
What
40
stuff?
minutes. Hold on.
County on
This
September
mad shit
12th,
going
in the early morning hours, Robinson was
on. This
observed
like
in consistent
hours.
clothing
This
with
came out
those surveillance
10
images.
o'clock to 2
Investigators interviewed a family member of Robinson who stated that Robinson had become more political in recent years. The family member referenced a recent incident in which Robinson came to dinner prior to September 10th, and in the conversation with another family member, Robinson mentioned Charlie Kirk was coming to UVU. They talked about why they didn't like him and the viewpoints that he had. The family member also stated Kirk was full of hate and spreading hate. The family member also confirmed Robinson had a great.
Okay, so we was going back and forth, Kelly, saying that we had some clips. I got the clips. I'm saying some really like racist shit. I'm like, yeah, he was a racist, but you was like, no, he wasn't.
Where was he being racist? And I know what you're talking about
I
because
got
one of the
the.
clips that you
It's
said,
several of them now. It's
okay,
several of
and
them
I can
now
tell
that
you
popping
now, and
up.
I'm pretty sure that it'll be verbatim what he said. The lady asked him why they didn't have, or why black people didn't have economic wealth, or why it was so low. And he said that the main contributor, one of the contributors to that, is because they've removed the black male, the father figure, out of the household. And it's at seven. I think they said
Nah, I'm not
75% or
talking
some
about
shit
that.
like that.
I'm talking.
Okay, so
I'm
which
talking
one are you
about
talking about?
I'm talking about when he said that basically fuck black kids. White people
When did he say that?
white people shouldn't be
Okay.
held accountable for slavery. He said I feel like black people don't deserve shit. They shouldn't get no reparations for what it happened
Is that how he said
150
it?
years ago. Absolutely, I got the whole video.
Hold on, but listen, hold on, pause.
Shit.
This my thing.
Basically,
Right there when he said
fuck black people.
right there when he said because of the father out of the household, whatever, that was some bullshit. Why he didn't keep it real? Said every time they built cities and was self sufficient, we as white people burnt them down. Whereas white people chased them out their towns, took their property. Why he didn't keep it real? He should have said that. He said some
He
bullshit.
didn't
No
say
white
that that was
person
the
gonna
only
say that.
thing.
But I'm
He
saying
said
why
there's a
he
No
lot of
white
things that
person gonna say
contributed
that.
to that.
why he
He
ain't
is
state the
talking
fact?
about right now. And he
Well,
said that
No white
okay,
person.
that
70s and
also in
okay.
the prison
He
system, he said a lot of shit.
he should say, well, during the 80s and 70s and even the
But
90s, we ran highways through black communities and we supposed to relocate black businesses
They
like in
ain't got
Durham, North
the like
Carolina. We never did that.
okay, so then
they don't got the heart to do that.
he
They ain't got
said
the heart.
that black people are more oppressed in 2024, I think is when he had that debate, than they were in 1950.
Oh, so what? He also said that fuck
So his question was what has changed?
he also listen, he also said why the fuck he also said this about
Okay, everybody, a lot of people are going to be saying happy Juneteenth. It should not be a federal holiday, and I'm on my way to work. Have a good day.
Why is it your business?
Okay, everybody, a lot of people are going to be saying happy Juneteenth.
Why you feel you got to speak on that? If you feel like you said it shouldn't be you not black. You don't know if we want that to be a holiday or we appreciate it to be a holiday. Mind your fucking business, but that's little racist little shit. That's racist little shit. That's hate type shit. Nobody
Like he
saying,
said,
hey, get out of here, man.
like when
There's
he said,
more shit. Mad videos of this motherfucker.
when he said black people are more oppressed today than 1950, and that would have been the same answer because y'all destroyed all the thriving black Wall Streets that was all around the country. Y'all destroyed all the black towns, literally on purpose.
He said that
Where
there was
people,
multiple factors. So just because he says that doesn't
But
mean that he's
nobody.
racist. He's given statistics that he knows about. Should he be
what's
speaking on black people? Why are they asking him a black person question?
But
you
you know
say
what it
that
is, Nasir? Anything.
huh?
Listen. Anything you tell a white person about racism, they never gonna admit it. You can have a person say some straight up racist shit, with black people in their mouth, name in their mouth, they can't see. They don't want to
Okay, and
see
you
it.
can have black
You know what I mean?
people say the
And
same
that's
thing about white
part of the
people and be
problem. That's
racist,
part of the
and they
problem.
say you black people can't be racist.
We
That
got a
happens on
right to
both
be
sides.
racist. We got a right to be prejudiced.
He should have.
We
He
don't
No,
should have.
trust
He
use
you.
should
the
have.
use the correct term. It is
So we got a
racism.
right. Look how much shit white people did to black people. Why should we trust them? We got a lot of bad shit to say about y'all.
He should have. He should have
Absolutely.
talked about how they flooded all the black towns.
I didn't watch the whole
He
debate. I
really
don't know
would
what the fuck he said.
he really would have
But
been
my
shot a
question is,
little bit quicker than that.
my question
He was quick, man.
is, did you either of you even know about him before he died?
Yep,
No,
I knew about him.
I ain't know about him.
I knew
Okay,
about him.
I ain't care about him.
Yeah, but I said I knew
so
about him. I seen a couple of his interviews, but I wasn't watching them like that.
but the thing is this turned into, what did you say, that who needs to apologize for what?
Who you talking to?
Reefy. He's the one that did the
No,
fucking
he
shit
said
and
it.
tagged me in it.
See,
Who
when he said
do
it,
you
right? Oh, you talk
what?
about the title of the show? Should
Yeah,
what is it? You don't feel like you should apologize?
apologize to who
Well,
for what?
not you. It wasn't about you in general. It's about the people that actually pointed the finger at, the other side and was wrong. Like,
But
damn,
here's
as a
my
man or a
question.
woman, you're
They
not
was
gonna
making.
say
They look. They was
as
look. All the white
a
people.
man
They
or a
was
woman.
Here's
They
my
was
Go ahead,
question.
Dustin.
look.
If
They
this
was calling up the black colleges, threatening them and everything. They assumed it was a black person. They was threatening black colleges.
is
They
that
had
what
little
they
pro.
said?
They had little. They
Is
had
that
little
what they
pro.
said?
They had little protests talking
Absolutely.
about
It's on the news right now. It's
they
on this
had little
news right here.
protests. They had little protests talking about white men need to protect themselves from who? Yourself?
Clearly, because I don't know where this is a black issue. This is white on white crime. Why is
Yeah,
this a
but
black
They
issue?
try to make it. They try to
they
make
was making the black issue. They was talking
Who
about
made it a
white men.
black issue?
They were
The
saying
people
they was
that were
pro.
celebrating someone's death, which is fucked up.
No. Oh hey, yeah, they was on. They was protesting his whatchamacallit. They was protesting on how they was protesting talking about all the Trump supporters and the neo Nazis, and they was protesting on how white people need to how white men need to protect themselves, and then they was threatening them black colleges.
Look at this. Look.
Well, look at what?
White guys down in
TV commercial.
Cal,
They
the
more
Lakewood,
privileges to come in this
the
society.
Jewish
They come
people,
in
they buying so many guns in front of
preferential and
me.
lower test scores. You can't ever
I'm
see
going
them
down that's if you want to ride down City Road, guys.
Nah, I ain't going nowhere.
Okay.
We have to hear about how racist they are.
Yeah, but it's crazy. Like
I'm really trying to figure out, this is not a black issue. This is not a black on white, white on black. This is not a black issue. So I don't understand why everything is turned into racism
nah, the
whenever
media
it was
lady. I
a
mean,
white guy that shot another white guy. So maybe the white guy should probably protect himself. Yeah.
no, they were saying that because they wanted it to be a trans man or they wanted it to be a black person.
Look.
First they were
Right.
saying it was a trans man.
Well,
Check this
statistically
out.
proven,
That's it.
that could be part of the mix. I mean, nobody
That's
knew.
it.
Yeah, I knew. I said, yeah.
That's it. You know what made him a target and made him what makes him so why he was so ignorant, I said. Because first of all, with the black reparation shit he was talking about, right? He don't want to acknowledge the government experiments of oppression they do on black people. So he don't even want to speak on that. As a matter of fact, he can't speak on that. So he completely doing what they do. He ignoring the real vital points that motherfucker trying to make while we fucked up is because of your people, nigga. That's why we fucked up in America. Don't try to say, oh, you had 150 years to get back all your fucking land I stole from you, and that I'll run the courts and I just lie and act like you don't know what you talk about, like I'm doing now. Get the fuck out of here. Come on, man. Niggas that got knowledge of self and know what's going on. And people, they're not even black people. White people that don't want to take that lie and run with it and tired of it, they don't like people like him. Like, he's a piece of shit. But a motherfucker that can't see it, they think he's so smart. Come on, man. Imagine he would have been
You
president.
didn't even know him
Ah,
before
I
3
said,
days ago.
imagine he would have been in charge
You
of
can
some
talk to
shit.
him all you want.
Well, you know what it
Say
is,
the same thing.
but you know what it is, and that's another thing. A lot of white people probably ain't want him running for president because they figured they had enough with Trump.
He definitely
So,
would
I
have been a
mean,
puppet.
Again, this is not a black issue. I don't understand why everyone is pissed off. It has
They
nothing to
made
do with
it.
y'all.
They made it. They made it when they try to call the schools up and all that. Get out of here, man. Only thing black people said that got white people mad, we don't give a fuck about them. So
but the whole thing,
they say that about everybody we got that died. They make fun of it. Kind of get the fuck out of here.
and
who
the
said
whole
that?
The rabbit got the gun. That's what it is. You niggas
the whole thing.
quiet. Don't say nothing.
When you have a bunch of Trump supporters and white nationalists and neo-Nazis protesting, saying white men need to protect themselves, who was they talking about? They wasn't talking about other white men.
Well, why don't you find one of them that said it and ask them? And you're
We've
talking
seen a
about
whole
the
bunch.
neo-Nazis or whatever the fuck.
He about to say it now.
And the
This is
Trump
going to be the
supporters.
same fucking people.
Investigators
These are gonna be
identified
the
the
same
individual
people.
as the roommate of Robinson.
Hold up.
Investigators interviewed that
This is why
roommate,
they
who
mad.
stated that his roommate, referring to Robinson,
It was one
made
of
a
them
joke on
this time.
Discord. Investigators asked if he would show them the messages
really
on
mad.
Discord.
Then they was
He
mad
opened it
before
and
when
showed
they
several
know.
messages to
Now
investigators
since they
and
know,
allowed
they on
investigators to
fire.
take photos of the screen as each message was shown by Robinson's roommate. These photos consisted of various messages, including content of messages between the phone contact named Tyler with an emoji icon and Robinson's roommate's device. The content of these messages included messages affiliated with the contact Tyler, stating a need to retrieve a rifle from a drop point, leaving the rifle in a bush, messages related to visually watching the area where a rifle was left, and a message referring to having left the rifle wrapped in a towel. The messages also refer to engraving bullets and a mention of a scope and the rifle being unique. Messages from the contact Tyler also mentioned that he had changed outfits. I know there's been speculation as well as to the writing on those casings, those bullet casings, and I believe we have that as well. And I will share that with you now. So the area north of Campus Drive Road where the suspect crossed over, you saw some of that in the video that we released last night, consists of a grassy area with trees on the edge of the UVU campus. Investigators discovered a bolt-action rifle wrapped in a dark-colored towel. The rifle was determined to be a Mauser Model 98.
That's it. They did a Kennedy on that motherfucker. You heard?
Yeah. That's what it seems like.
That sound like a government hit. That sound like an organized hit.
Yeah, you know it was. Listen,
Watch when you see the footage, though. Watch when you see the footage. The dude, what's his name? Callaway? Dan Callaway? He was playing the video and he pointed out. He said, "Look at his bodyguard. Watch the arm signal he gave before the shot go off like 2 seconds afterwards. He really put his arm out and did it like I don't know what the fuck that was. That was a signal though. That was like a go ahead. You feel me?
Now,
Yeah.
Kelly, where did he learn to shoot? Where did the boy allegedly learn to shoot?
They said his family, he come from a town where everybody got guns. So it was normal. Like his family, if you look at his Facebook shit, his family got guns and pictures and shit. That's what they do out there where he from.
Well,
So he know how to shoot. He know how to hunt and all that shit.
yeah, but I
That's
mean, hitting the target from 200 yards, like
they saying that shit ain't that far though, man. That shit ain't that far though, man.
yeah.
Yes,
But
it
did
is
you see the
hard.
distance? Yo, you seen the distance, right?
You gotta them sniper scopes, like you look into that shit, man. You can zoom in on a fucking dime head, nigga. And then he was just sitting there like that in a you know what I'm saying? He had enough
I
time.
mean, you seen the distance, especially from like an angle. Like, I mean,
I said it might have been his mic before they found out who did it. I said they probably had something in his mic that blew up. Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? But this is what they doing. They're trying to silence. If you notice, right, you're gonna see on this video, they telling everybody to get off of social media. It's bad for you now. Go put your feet in the grass or go to the beach, or they trying to tell you to do natural shit now. Get off the internet. It's devilish.
And they've been trying to silence everybody. They've been
Now they
censoring
talk
people
about-
for fucking years.
This is a
decades.
This is a movement that put the people in fear, especially the bloggers, the reporters.
But that's the thing. We ain't fucking fearing shit. I'm not fearing shit.
But this the crazy thing. Now all of a sudden,
certain people, if you somebody and you say something, that's where they going at. They think you nobody.
They think what?
If they think you got a big voice, they gonna come after you.
They do that to everyone. They've done it to Malcolm X. They've done it to.
You can't compare them. Don't get it twisted. Don't try to.
They've done it to JFK. They did it to RFK. They've done it to. They do it to everybody. I can compare it to whoever I want to compare it to if I'm comparing it, but I'm not comparing shit. I'm sitting here telling you anybody that has any type of movement and has a voice, they're gonna silence them.
He too biased. He was too biased to be on their level.
That's why they now all of a sudden is stop political violence. Political violence been here since day one, from the Revolution War to the Civil War.
Exactly. It's not any different than any other time. And so who's gonna keep their mouth shut? I'm not keeping my mouth shut. Are you gonna be a bitch and keep your mouth shut? Probably not.
Listen, they gonna shut me up. I'm getting scared, bro. I don't know. I might have to shut the show down, bro. They getting scared. I'm getting scared, bro. You hear me? I'm seeing black trucks and everything, man.
And you wanted to sit here and accuse me of saying wetback, and you know damn well I said weak.
You did say she made a mistake. You know, it was a typo and said weak. But
I didn't make a mistake. I said weak back is what I said and what I meant.
Read what you said then. Read what you said.
I said I ain't apologizing for shit. I'll save that for the week back.
She meant wetbacks.
Is what I said. Because I sure the fuck ain't apologizing for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, it comes out of them. When they see one of theirs go down, oh my God.
What of it?
Y'all want to blame black people so bad, Kelly.
You gonna make me crash the fuck. You want to blame the white people so bad for everything. You're finding yourself. You're finding what? You're a victim. Now you're a victim because of Charlie Kirk getting fucking murdered. Come on now.
It's 30-06 caliber bolt-action rifle. The rifle had a scope mounted on top of it. Investigators noted inscriptions that had been engraved on casings found with the rifle. Inscriptions on a fired casing read, "Notices bulges, capital OWO, what's this, question mark." Inscriptions on the 3 unfired casings read, "Hey fascist, exclamation point, catch, exclamation point." up arrow symbol, right arrow,
Man,
and symbol, and 3 down arrow symbols. A second unfired casing read,
man,
"Oh Bella
what the fuck is
Chow,
that?
Bella Chow, Bella Chow, Chow Chow." And a third unfired casing read, "If you read this, you are gay, LMAO."
Oh, so he talking to the media. He talking to us through the bullets after he get locked up and that the old boy out of here is a
So
message
what's
in
the
the bullets.
definition of a what's the definition of a hate fascist?
I don't know. Let's see. I wanted to ask that question too, but I don't know. Man, that's how you spell it. FAS, FASCI. So yeah, this is a organized message to the public. You heard about being on here, basically, and that's what he said he wanted to do. Like they want to control the narrative. I played a video where they said that a lady said, "Yo, we're gonna be pretty soon. We're gonna be." She said within before. She said, matter of fact, the beginning of 2026, we're gonna live in a society where you can't say what you want to say no more. Matter of fact, she said you can't eat what you want to eat no more. You can't really like your money. You ain't gonna have no money. Everything gonna be controlled. They said that's what they doing, bro. They starting it up. Because now they're gonna act like everything is so sensitive now because of what happened to him that it could cause a country uproar. So they're gonna be putting laws on motherfuckers for saying certain
Well,
things. You
there's
know how
no
they get you
cities that are
know how they lock
burning,
you up on
nothing's being
Facebook.
destroyed.
You know
So
how
I'm
you,
pretty sure if they were going to do that, they would have did that years ago.
nah, you gotta bluff them out until some dummy start it up. But check this out, Nasir. You know how Facebook put you in jail for a certain amount of time and all that. Those you're gonna have a point system on nobody. You get a lot of them, you're gonna get a real charge by it. They're gonna try to probably do it like that on here. I'm telling you.
They've been implementing that in China forever.
Yeah. I mean, I was
That's
just about to say
also
China is already
you
like
know
that.
who he followed though. He followed China and Russia, bro.
And that's another thing. How did
It
Netanyahu
just
know that
just
he died 2 minutes after he died?
you ain't talk to him on the phone. What you talking about? You bugging.
Oh, what, in the middle of his conference?
Come on, you know. All in all, they already know what was gonna happen, man.
The same way they knew the
what's gonna
tower.
happen. Come
The
on,
same way they knew the tower
like you
was
said,
going down.
Kelly, you said this was a
What?
game, right?
It is a game.
Why you don't listen to your own words then?
I do listen
All
to my
this
own
was
words.
a
What are you talking about?
play. This, if you listen to this news right here, y'all really listen to what he's saying. Like,
We are indebted to
shit like
law
a movie.
enforcement across the state who's worked seamlessly together. Local law enforcement,
Now
state
he
law
gonna pound
enforcement,
it down
and federal
with getting
partners
off of here and
with the
stop
Federal Bureau of
saying certain
Investigation.
things and
We're
leave it
grateful
alone.
for
Why?
everyone who worked together in such a short amount of time to find this person and to bring justice. I want to thank
Did
the public
anybody
who has
not
been
see
so
whenever they
engaged,
walked him out? They said we don't even know if it was
reviewing
him.
videos, helping us with sending in tips, and helping us get to this
Did y'all
point.
see the old man they try to
I
blame?
want to thank the
I thought they
family
said the old
members
man
of Tyler
admitted it at
Man,
first.
Robinson who
oldest
did the
say
right
couldn't
thing
even-
in this case and
Who
were able
couldn't even- That's
to
a
bring him
lie.
into
That's fake
to law
news.
enforcement as well. I
was
especially
carrying that
want
video on.
to thank the family of Charlie Kirk, Erica, Charlie's parents, his children. I want us to be thinking of them as we bring justice in this case. They will be involved in that justice. We will be working very closely with them as we move through this process as well. This is a very sad day for our country, a terrible day for the state of Utah. But I'm grateful that at this moment we have an opportunity to bring closure to this very dark chapter in our nation's history. With that, I will now turn the microphone over to the Director of the FBI, Kash Patel.
Thank you, Governor. This is what happens when you let good cops be cops. The FBI and our partners are proud to stand here today together to bring justice to the family of Charlie Kirk and honor his memory. I want to.
He came in and said
It's
something
Kash
stupid.
Patel.
That's it. He said that's what it is when you let cops be cops. First of all, the boy
He
father
said good
told
cops
him,
be
didn't he?
cops. He said good
Yeah.
cops
Oh, his father.
be
Hold up,
cops.
his father was a cop.
Was it ex-sheriff? His
He said
father.
that's what happened when you let the cops be cops. What are you talking about? That means that's
Good
what happened when you
cops
let them
be
do their.
cops.
But you know what? You know what's
They
crazy
didn't do
though?
nothing. They didn't do nothing. Go ahead.
Why his father ain't tell that it was his son when it should happen? You see the
He
picture,
did.
she be like, no, he ain't tell as soon as it happened.
No, he did. He had to apprehend him
No, as
until
soon as he
they
found
got
out.
there to get him.
Yeah, he tell a
His
friend of
dad
his
called.
family or something, the boy. And
No,
then they
his
told his
dad
dad.
called. He told his dad. His dad apprehended him, called the police, and held him until the police came to get him, and then he was arrested.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
You said listen, this is the whole thing. You said he told his dad, his father, that picture was all on the news. Like he knew that was his son. Like why would he have to tell his dad? That everybody
What
knew he
picture?
wanted to.
No, not shit. They said his dad looked at the picture and said, "Yeah, that's him." When they showed, when he
Kelly
seen
said
the
he
video,
told
he
his
said,
dad.
I don't know. I'm just telling you what they said on the
"Yo,
news.
hold
Yeah,
up.
that's
That's
what
fake
I said.
news."
They said he told his dad. They did. They said he told his dad what he did. That's my point. Was his father seen the news before he would told his dad?
I didn't
Like
know that he had a picture out of who they were looking for.
the hat, the sunglasses, the hat. Come on, you know that's your child. Head with the hat and the sunglasses. Like
Maybe he did. Maybe he asked him. Fuck, I don't know.
and what they say?
I
They
want
say
to get
he.
to the part.
The neighbor
Know
said
where
he.
Washington
The
County
neighbor.
is. It is the southernmost, southwesternmost part of the state of Utah. It's about a 3.5 to 4 hour drive from here, where we are right now, and that's where he lived and where they turned him in. Please go here.
Yeah, let's get to the question.
I still believe in our country, and I know Charlie Kirk believed in our country. I still believe that there is more good among us than evil, and I still believe that we can change the course of history. I'm hopeful because Americans can make it so. Ladies and gentlemen, we're happy to answer any questions you might have.
But you know what? Maybe they wanted to spoil. Maybe they were trying to spoil some type of
I
race
cannot
war.
speak to that right now.
Clearly. But
I
they
just
always
said,
do.
ask me questions.
What'd you say?
Well, I will leave that up to you to interpret what those engravings mean. I think the clearest one that says "catch fascist," there's not. And by the way, that's like catch like.
Hey,
ball,
Kelly,
catch
what
this.
fascist mean?
That
What
I
that
don't fucking
mean?
know.
Nobody know. I'm gonna tell y'all.
I don't know verbatim the fucking definition, but I know that they say anybody's a fucking fascist.
That go against the norm.
That could be anybody.
Yeah. But the whole thing about this is always bigger than the picture. There's always something. There's always
All a
something behind
fall.
something.
He's a fall right. He's a authorian political ideology characterized by ultranationalism, a doctoral leader, militarism, suppression of opposition, and a belief in the natural social hierarchy. Key traits include a cult of the leader. Damn. A fictionist on national decline and victimhood. A lot of boys, a lot of savage shit. Yeah, basically a cult leader. Damn, that's deep. That being a cult leader, Nasir.
And his whole entire family is conservative Republican.
Mm. Bastard. Was it
So,
fascism?
and this happens after he goes to college. So, what did he get into college?
He played that gangster role, like saying what he felt out loud, bold with it, like he was on a podcast, hiding behind the motherfucking camera, hiding behind the screen. You feel me? But he was in
Personally, I
public
think
doing.
that there's
People hated that motherfucker.
there's
People
gonna be
liked
some
him.
shit that happens.
Listen, a lot of people loved him. A lot of people hated him. He was one of those guys.
The shooter?
No, the person that died, but that got the
No, I
suits.
think somebody to shoot at first.
Yeah, that's I was like, what?
I'm talking about Kurt. He the motherfucker that a bold speaker.
The people,
You know what I'm saying? Some of the shit he didn't even plan out saying. He just freestyling like, but really trying to say what everybody. He one of those that want to say what everybody want to say, but scared to say. You feel me? And people love him for that. And then you got people that just was a person that hated him for that. I don't hate nobody. And I don't think the people that said they don't give a fuck about him hate him. They just don't know him like that. You feel me? A lot
it's
of
not just that, like, so the people that are close to
really
him,
don't
like
care
Ben
about people you
Shapiro.
don't know, like.
There's Ben Shapiro.
And then he
There's
had the
Candace
racist
Owens.
allegations on him. So once you had the racist allegations on you, look how we did Hulk Hogan public on the media. Once we found out he said some bullshit, we was like, man, fuck. He was a lot of people's hero back in the day with wrestling. I mean, I was a fan. I was a fan of him like Michael Jackson. Like he was a star like that back in the day. And I said, Hulk Hogan, come on, bro. Everybody had his toy. You heard? But once I found out he said that, it's like everything I, thought of him went down the drain. Like, that's how black people is. Once they find out, most of them.
Well, that's why I don't understand.
If they find out you want some shit like that, they don't want to fuck with you no more.
That's why I can understand. That's why I can understand why they kept getting by in Joe Biden in the past. When he ain't want black and Hispanic children going to white schools.
It was so much. It was so much money being thrown around and fake freedom. People could do what they want. So they was like, "Who's he's cool shit."
That's because the media fucking brainwashes them to fucking believe that. That's what they do.
That's right. They can make people love you. Or they can make people hate you.
Every time I ask an older person about the shit Biden done,
he apologized.
They were like, "Oh, that was back then. People change."
Look at the fake things he was doing. He went to didn't he went to Selma? No, where he went?
Yeah.
And he made something happen with a flood or something. I think it was a flood in Tulsa. He did something with Tulsa, Oklahoma. I think they had a flood or something happened. Like the government flooded their city or something. They did. The government bombed them or something. And I think he made it a holiday or something. No, not a holiday, but
You talking about
for
when they
their
bombed
town.
Black Wall Street?
They got some money. Yeah, I think they got some money or something too. But they like reckon that they got like a holiday or something for that shit. But I was like, that's bullshit. Who gives a fuck about that? Get that shit out of here. But
So
everybody
people
like,
are
yeah,
appeased
yeah.
over a fucking day. Like,
I
get the
mean,
fuck out of here.
once you do shit, see, this how black people let people fool them. If you throw them a crumb, they be happy. Like, you feel me? Because they got us so poor now, shit. Denying everything. You feel me? Stole everything. You feel me? So once you get a crumb, you think you got something. They
So I have a
giving you
question.
crumbs of your back. You feel me? If you get too big, they gonna do you like they did the person they giving the award to. They the same people that bombed they shit and flooded. Yo, that shit is crazy, bro. It's crazy, that's it. But the people won't say, nah, we don't want that shit. Get that shit out of here. Fuck you giving me something when you took everything away. You heard? People won't stay
Yeah.
like that. They been for money. That's why we fucked up. Motherfucker, you rat you out and everything. You trying to do something positive. You heard? They
Well,
come
that's just like
destroy it
this.
like you.
It's just like it was two black survivors from Tulsa, whatever, Oklahoma, whatever, from Black Wall Street. It was two of them. They probably like in their 90s. It might have been like 100 years old. I don't know. They might have died within the last couple of years, but they were trying to get reparations from them, and the federal judges denied them reparations. And they still living, but before they say, well, ain't nobody living from this for. But these two people, they were still living, a man and woman, and the judge denied them reparations.
But tell them what the fucked up part. Tell them what they did to their city. Tell them what the city was. They was like millionaires. The whole fucking city, the whole place was like doctors, lawyers, everything. They flooded that shit out and bombed it. You heard? This the government. And you mean to tell me it's only two of them living and you couldn't do nothing for them? It
They
ain't
might
got
be dead
nothing
now.
to do
That
with
was
money.
like 3-4 years ago. They might be dead by now. They was old.
But they could have took that money and money could have went to the youngins. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that ain't no money. People say, "Oh, it ain't a race thing. It's a class thing. It's money." That ain't all the money in the world.
That's just like in Forsyth, Georgia, where they ran all the black people out the town and they took over their property legally and been selling it,
And why did they
selling
do
it.
that? For money.
Now
That's why
it's
I always say it's a class thing. It's not about.
now they build $1 million houses on it, and the people still trying to get their land back.
Listen, Kelly, they not killing whole white towns and flooding them out and taking their
Maybe
money.
you should research
And
that. Maybe you should research that.
Why I gotta research it when I got hundreds of stories about myself that it happened to? Why I gotta go research your shit and try to find one?
It doesn't just happen to black people. It's
That's
what I'm saying.
crazy.
It happens to people that aren't the 1 or 3% that has all the fucking money that controls everything.
And that's where you think, not whole towns. That should be all over the news. Stop it. Yo,
Okay.
check this out, Kelly. This is where y'all think y'all got a strong point at. Because every time we say what's going on, y'all want to bring up, well, this happened to me, to justify with the systematic root
I'm sitting here telling you
oppression
that everything that
happens.
happens to people happens to everyone. You have no
No, it
idea
don't.
where
No,
I
it
came
don't.
from.
No, it don't.
How
No, it
not?
don't. No,
Okay.
it don't.
It just happens to you.
No, it don't.
Well,
No, it
unfortunately,
happened to my ancestors. It happened to my
Okay.
elders.
It only happened to
And
your
I'm a
ancestors.
victim.
Nobody
I'm a
else was
victim of
fucked.
it. I'm a
Okay.
victim of it financially.
Okay.
Not just me, but whole towns, whole cities.
I
All you
mean,
gotta do is trace
unfortunately,
the dollar in history and go back. You gotta go back in history to tell you the story of the black motherfucker in America.
So you're just trying
Why
to
is he
erase my
so
history
as a
too?
people?
Okay. It's
You
just
can't
your
deny
history. That's
it.
fine.
Yo, check this out now, shit, right?
Unfortunately,
Let's
I
say
mean, unfortunately, yeah, you do have different races that get caught up in things because some
don't
of them
fall for
live
that
in.
shit.
No, I'm saying because some of
Don't
them
fall.
have no choice but
No,
to
not
live
serious. Only
amongst.
black people.
Check this
I'm
out.
about to say, yeah, go ahead.
No, check it out. I see where you coming from. Yeah, America did that to Japan. I could name mad countries America did this same shit to people. But guess what? They got shit. You know what I'm saying? They I bet you America pay them. Every last one. See, but it's just like they said, it's a spiritual war, you heard? It's like deeper than people trying to save money and all that. Nah, this shit is skin deep. I'm telling you, bro, it's a natural hate. Where you don't want nobody that had nothing, you a hater bad, right? You don't want them to have nothing, no business. You don't want to outside. Look how much money. What the nigga you was saying? Gaddafi. What was his name that they killed?
Yo,
They
Muammar
tried to get
Gaddafi.
Farrakhan. He tried to
Yeah,
get Farrakhan money. I just found out he tried to get what's the gang in Chicago? He tried to get $1 million. So it was like trying to they tried to say they was doing business and they was gonna blow up some shit for him, but he really, I guess, was trying to get him some money to get right.
you talking about
To
with
not them
you talking
like the leader.
you talking about Jeff Fort, the Black
Yeah,
Keystone. Then they changed it to
yeah,
L. Wilkins.
yeah, because
They
they was
said
Muslim. You know what I mean?
they said what they said that agent wanted to tell him to sell him what was it, missile launcher or some shit.
But check this out
So,
though, Kelly. Yeah, it happened. You're right. It happened in different countries, and they fucked up to this day for it. And America drained them. You feel me? But I'm talking about the black people in America. Story. Come on, man. It's crazy. It's people really go through it, Kelly. They got 5 degrees. Is way smarter than they white motherfuckers that's trying to get the position, and they get told no, or
Okay.
they
And
get the
I know
same job,
people
but
that don't have the
they get
opportunity
the
to even
same
get
job, but they
out of the
getting
fucking town
paid.
to go to fucking college.
They
So
they get the same job. They getting paid way less though for the same position or better position. They getting paid less. Hey, come on, that's not racism. That ain't because of how you look. Yeah. So it ain't nothing we just making up. It's just some niggas emphasize that shit more than others. It's a problem with some niggas. Like, man, shit. You can't let some shit slide. That's why they want you to forget history and all that. Because it'll repeat itself. Imagine if the generations to come don't even know about what we've been through. You feel me? They'll think it's all right to go through every new shit they try on. You feel me? So you gotta know what history is. You wanna get rid of that. Come on, man. Why not get rid of your own shit? You ain't picking nothing of your own shit to get rid of. To not to teach the
that's
people.
like
You
my
just
whole
want to
thing with
get rid of
my whole thing, like with the Confederate statues, the ones they took it down, he put them back up. The Confederacy, they lost the war. You really don't need no statue. They lost the war. They was enemies. You feel like
they like
they
the
lost.
dirty they like the dirty history. They like to remember the dirty, foul, savage shit. They like to keep that up so they can
I
remember.
mean, if you gonna
You know
get
what I'm
it, if you want to take slavery out the books and all that, out the school books and out the museums, take the slaves, take the slave owners off the money. Why should we have to walk around with white slave owners in our pocket?
Damn. Yeah, I definitely want Martin Lawrence on $100 bill. Maybe motherfucking Bernie Mac. He might get to 50. Oh man, I don't fuck with Jordan, but I put a pair of Jordans on one of them. That'd be the probably 20. You know what I mean? It is had the Jordans. Where the face supposed to be at? Yeah, I had the Jordans, man. And then a $10 bill would probably be that Turner. You heard?
I would just make this shit neutral. Just put the numbers on it. You don't gotta put nobody on it.
Fuck that. I said, who you gonna put on a dollar bill?
Nigga saying
Put Biggie on the dollar.
George Washington, what? He inherited what, 100 slaves or more? He inherited.
How you inherited of our soul? Yeah, you an evil motherfucker, boy. I
Who was
wouldn't
it?
even want that.
Jefferson was the one that was molesting with Sally Hemings. They may try to make it into a
we should have a show on the rebellion though, of the slaves that was rebellion and tell their story. What happened? Because they advertise a lot of motherfuckers that just was submissive. Come on, man. I know how motherfuckers is. Ain't nobody was submitting to nothing, man. I think it was a lot of double crossing going on, like you see now with these rats.
Yeah, it was.
It was like people that they set you up, like what they call it now, backdoor.
Uh-huh.
All right, Kelly, we're gonna stop it. She's quiet, she's crying, and you know we get into our. You know we get into our.
You know damn well you ain't making me fucking cry.
You know we get into our pro-black
Fucking weak ass shit. Be pro-black, I don't give a fuck.
You start cutting up, Kelly. Yeah, this is crazy.
It should get funnier and funnier by the day. So, number one, they found the shooter that unalived Charlie Kirk. Okay, so let me get that out the way. But in the last 40-something hours, white people and some black people have just been wilding out. You have white people calling HBCUs, doing these threats to the schools. Certain schools had to shut down because of this. They were talking about this man was trans. It was a trans person that did it. They blaming trans people for this. It was the left. It was the left. It was the left that did it. So I'm like, damn, all three of this shit, that might be true. Shit, that was, y'all had me fooled for a minute. Then y'all say it might be a black guy. You know, I'm seeing that. But it turns out the person that unalived Charlie Kirk was a white boy. A rich white boy who
so they was doing that. You wasn't bugging Kelly.
White people love law enforcement. Some let me say Republicans love law enforcement so much. So let me put that out there. But he was white. He wasn't black, white people. He was not black. Okay, he was not black. We ain't got nothing to do with this. Number two, he was not trans. He was not trans. Okay, let's get that out the way. He's not Democrat. Number three, he's not Democrat. He's not left or anything. This boy was a right-wing boy. And he come from wealth, from what I understand. He come from some money, from what they say. I don't know. And he stayed in Utah. And I think he was a Mormon or something. That's who y'all need to be mad at. That's who y'all need to come out at. Your own people unalive your saint, your God. That's who did it. That's who did it. So all you Negroes, you black Republican Negroes crying, coming in my comments, and I'm telling y'all, listen, I'm not a Democrat. Y'all keep you're a Democrat. I'm not a Democrat, nigga. Shit, I'm not a Democratic prostitute or a Republican prostitute. It feels good. I'm neither of those two, because you know why? I can go in on the Democrats as well. I can go in on the Republicans. I'm in the middle. But goddamn, these jokes write itself. The people Charlie Kirk spoke out against, the black people, was not even his demise. It was the same people that he loved that was part of the Republican Party that knocked him off. The irony. And shout out to him, because I guess he didn't like the part when they say, when he's mentioning black people, you know, using gang, like his last word was gang. Bah! You know what I mean? Like, God damn. Shit. White people. white people. Y'all are confused, boy. Y'all are going through some shit right now mentally. Y'all just fucked up right now.
Who was that?
Yeah, I think that's why I
Who
said I
was that?
think the
Who was
attention.
that guy?
Oh no, he be on TikTok going against the Africans.
Oh
When
yeah.
the Africans be making posts talking about African Americans, he be firing back at them. But my whole thing is that's why I think they were trying to make it into a race war when they first said a trans man and they were saying a black man. But in Utah, you already know. That's why I said when I said Utah
No,
at
but
a college,
yo, listen. Who the
a black
KKK
person
hate? Who the KKK? 3 top motherfuckers though that they hate. They
black
say
people, gay people,
black person and
and
they
Jewish
say
people.
Jew. Yeah. Oh,
Since when does the
that
KKK
sound
hate
like
Jews?
that sound
They
like the
do.
KKK when he described when he just said the people that they thought did it. I thought of the KKK.
When I
Yeah.
heard it, I instantly thought the government.
And when I heard it,
And when I
I
say the
said
government, I meant like the Jews.
when I heard it, I said I knew it was no black man in Utah at that university. He would have stuck out like a sore thumb.
Hey
I'm pretty
Kelly,
sure there's
watch
only
what
like
you say though.
1.7.
Watch what you say. I got a lot of Jewish friends, so
What, your
everybody not like.
neighbors that took over that you're blaming me for? Okay.
No, I got pictures with Jews and the pictures with them. You know what I mean?
Were
Some
you
of them
part of
very
the
nice
black
people.
bullying too?
Nah, absolutely not. But some people are just humans. Like you got some black people that's fucked up, white people,
All
all
their
kind of
people
people.
today?
But
But
Because
you
you
got
just sent me something earlier
it's a
talking
lesser
about I'm not.
majority of people that's nice though.
So then let me ask you
You know what I'm
this.
saying?
So
That's what the
when Yakub created the germ, um,
you see my post of
who was the
Yakub
devil?
when the white
Because you
lady
sent it to me.
you see
So let me ask. Let me
you
ask
see
you a
when the white
question. Let
hold
me
up,
ask you
that's
a
it,
question.
that's
No, I'm not gonna
it.
hold up.
This
I'm
is
gonna
not
ask
the
you a
time.
question.
Listen, it's
So
too
no,
deep.
this is
No,
the time. No, this
we're
isn't
not
too
gonna
deep.
do it.
Was there a
We're
devil
not gonna do it.
before
No, we're
you
not gonna
created the
do it.
devil? When you created
Do
the
your
devil?
do your own due diligence. That's
I'm
all I can tell
asking.
you with that. Do your own due diligence and come back another show. And not
No.
right there. Because
yeah,
you starting to learn.
Answer the
She's
question.
learning about herself now, said. But it ain't a
that
bad
was his
thing because
thoughts.
that's what I'm saying. History, once you understand your history, you can change the future. That's what they don't want people to do, change their future. So by hiding
Well,
history,
never
you
mind.
just got a
I'm
person
not
that's
even gonna do
stagnating,
it.
existing. You feel me? Go
Not even gonna
ahead.
fucking do it.
No,
Nope.
we're not going. She trying to talk about the brown and black germ in the black man body where he can keep diluting like you know you got a cup of coffee nuts in the morning,
Yeah,
huh? You don't
yeah.
drink straight. You don't drink straight black coffee, so you'll put some French vanilla in, and it keep getting lighter. The more weaker you want the coffee, you put too much in that shit, it's gonna turn white like the French vanilla. You feel me? That's what happened. That's what the black man did to himself. He kept making himself light skinned. Keep doing that. Killing the dark babies, keeping the light ones. You feel me? Then you made, you know, what is a recessive? Ain't that something that's like unoriginal? Is that what that means? I said it's just it's a weaker form of the original. That's all it is. You feel me? It's still my cheering though, but they just crazy now. They mad at me so bad. I kicked them out the house and I said, "You know how far I made them walk. You heard? I'm the one script them on everything they knew. It's crazy. I script them on everything they knew, right? Now see, look how crazy the story is. And then that got generational. Think about the white man though, right? You know how they say black people is traumatized from hundreds of years of going through what they went through, and they can't see it because it's traumatic ancestral drama. You feel me? So imagine what white people went through when we took their language, stripped them talking, and put them in the cave. First, we walked them away from where we was at and kicked them out of the whole country. You heard? Put them in the mountains. Then came back and told them why they was put away. You damn right they gonna hate you. Think about it. Is the story really true? I said. You don't think about it that way though, right? You really thought to be crazy, right? You really legally crazy. So their job is to, to trick you. Technology. Everything is a trick. Lie, steal, and cheat amongst the people and cause confusion and take over. The story ain't never changed for thousands of years. You heard? And it ain't even a sad story though. It's the science of how powerful this motherfucker was, and I said, to create something totally different from itself, to control itself for thousands of years. Damn, right? If this really true, this dude is he's the craziest of the craziest, right? He's like powerful motherfucker.
Kelly, what you was about to say?
Yeah, change the subject now.
No, because she was about to say something about Yaku.
She listening. She trying to figure it out if it's true or not.
I'm not trying to figure it out. I'm actually ignoring you.
You feel the story in your bones when you first heard it. And I said, like, damn, this shit gotta be some truth to this shit. It's too laid out. It makes sense too much. You feel me? But the only cure to that nationwide is the truth.
Can I get a Corona with some limited lime?
You heard what I said? Admitting that you're wrong. This is the whole subject of the show tonight. Admitting that you're wrong, but look how deep it can go. Just admit that you're wrong. That's it. It's too much pride. It's too much pride, though, Nasir. That's what we deal with as people. Pride. Always the fucked up way to go. I guarantee everybody that's listening, everybody on this panel deal with pride. You might not deal with it all the time. You feel me? You might not deal with pride all the time, but you do deal with pride. And sometimes it could be a negative, you know what I'm saying? It could be in a negative way. To answer your question, Kelly, that's how I feel about it. I just answered your question, right?
Ask the question again.
Come on, she playing games, what? I'm gonna let her talk.
I think that speaks for itself. Please.
This ain't the one neither, man. I had one where they was showing actually.
That chapter remains to be written.
The governor
had
become with the process in Utah. With Mr. Kirk's family.
That they didn't like Charlie Kirk, saying he was spreading hate. And then obviously we saw what happened horribly on September 10th. So a lot to go through here, guys. And joining me is CBN Chief Political Analyst David Brody and CBN's John Stolnis. Gentlemen, thanks for being here. David, let's start with you here. Your reaction to the news.
Yo, now September 10th is going to be a national horror day, right before September 11th. Ain't that some evil shit?
But you know what?
It's crazy on the people, like really around that time, the people was vulnerable. That's the pattern right there for
On
eternal
9,
promotion.
on
All they
9/11.
gotta do is talk about those 2 days for them 2 days. How they gonna protect
On 9/11, you know, they always talk about how the Jays knew about the World Trade Center, and they always show clips of the Jays that was up on the building celebrating it. You know, and they were supposed to be students or something, but they was really spies. So, or maybe this to throw them off.
I don't believe that shit though. I don't believe they had nothing to do with it. You know what I mean?
I mean, they had the intelligence. That's what the documents say, that Israel had the intelligence of what was going to happen, and it was the six students, the six whoever that was over here, but they was really working for the Israeli government. Said
check it out. What if
they knew about
what
it?
What if your government know that this shit ain't his anyway, and it was you could destroy anytime you want. That's why the government like it is. They just do shit to their own supposed to be country, but they really don't give a fuck about it. It's just a money thing and fear. That's what it's all about. That would be crazy. But I think it's too many patriots that love America, you feel me? For everybody to be crooked like that. You mean you tell me nobody in power like that got enough power to be like, nah, we ain't doing that. You feel me? Like you think everybody gets taken out with a voice that got power? I don't think so. You feel me? A lot of shit that happen, I think they don't know. A lot of people in power probably don't know that it's gonna go down. You know, you have certain motherfuckers within the clique, but you know the thoroughest motherfuckers do what they want. They ain't even gotta ask. Like, you feel me?
You gotta ask yourself
That's probably
who really has the power, who really calling the shots.
Yeah. I don't think it's a lot. You can't have a lot of people within the game calling the shots. You feel me? You gotta
Kelly,
be like,
you think calling the shots?
I think the Pope is.
I think the military is in
I
our
think
country.
the Pope telling the military.
But there's videos that I've seen where it looks like all the other leaders have capitulated already. But that's through the military, and I think that they're doing that through bribing them because they're blackmailing them, and I think that that's why the FC list and shit hasn't came out yet.
Well, maybe we think too much. Maybe he just was one guy that didn't like him and had the skills to take him out and really took it that far. What if everybody fucking like?
That was
You feel me? What if it's just that, a case to that? It could be. It's a strong possibility, though. When
Not whenever you have snipers going and analyzing the shit and telling you there's too much inconsistencies.
Listen, Kelly, Nasir, you know it's people that got acres that practice sniping in America. This is not
on
like
targets that are moving. He was moving and he hit him dead in his neck.
And he was up high on the angle.
Right. Like there's no way.
Well, he was sitting in
like
the
sniper shit. And it's way too far.
Okay,
That's not like wooded deer hunting in the woods.
How many?
Where you're sitting in a tree waiting.
That's like 2 football fields.
Right. That's sniper shit. That's a professional hit.
They should bring it down right here.
Well, off the top, a lot of good information. Important. I'm sorry, am I muted?
You're good now.
Let me just. Okay, I'm sorry. A lot of good information, obviously.
Come on, you're lying.
The lead will clearly be definitely in the lead in MAGA world, but quite frankly,
he's definitely lying. Who the fuck
board
is that? George Clooney?
Authorities
Who is that guy? That nigga like, ow.
In essence, that this guy, the suspect, thought Charlie Kirk was a fascist, and he needed to die because of it.
Nice.
It really is.
That's it. From what the definition we gave, tell the people what the fascist mean, real quick.
No,
you just broke it down.
This shit is like a cult.
A cult leader. one that a master of the ceremony. They got followers that just die-hard fans. Like, that's what they was calling him. Yo, he had a good thing going, man. He said the wrong thing. I got a video where they saying he said the wrong thing. It was like what he said. What that video at? They saying he said the wrong thing. It was about I'm gonna tell you in a minute. What was he talking about? I don't even want to lie to y'all.
In a way, kind of that simple, the way they laid out the potential evidence in the case. That's just from what they're saying, not from what we're saying. What struck me is the engravings. Obviously, we can talk about it. One was "Hey Fascist, Catch." The Obella cow. That's I guess an anti-fascist anthem. I'm not really up on my anti-fascist anthems, but it was fought against apparently Nazi and fascist forces during World War II. I guess I should be a better student. So this was the theme going through. A couple other things that were interesting to me. He put his clothes back on. That seemed a bit bizarre. The clothes that so did I hear that right, guys? He had the clothes that he was wearing when he shot Kirk, or when he allegedly, shot Kirk. Then he went to set of clothes, then back on. Go ahead.
So what he did was, as the governor reiterated there at the end, was he wore a set of clothing when he arrived to the event earlier at like 8 something in the morning, but then changed when he was up on the roof. And then that's the outfit that we saw all of the security cameras and everything else that he was wearing. And then when they arrested him, when they went and he was turned in by his family, he was wearing the first outfit that he showed up to the event with.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry.
And explain that to me, Kelly, because I don't know what they said. The nigga came with the clothes he had on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is so weird.
Clothes, when he shot him, he changed clothes.
And then changed his clothes again, like there's going to be splatter on there or something. Like, that doesn't even make sense.
Now, where he do all that at? On the roof?
I'm trying to figure out, how did he get on the roof?
Right. Well, if you heard in the beginning, they said he was typing to somebody and that shit was laid out for him.
Yeah, but they do this at every event that this has happened at. There's a letter, there's engraving shit in bullets. Come on, though. Seriously.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, what's going on with all these bullets being engraved now?
Now all of a sudden you want to make sure that a bullet casing that you're hoping that nothing that they don't find. You know, like, get the fuck out of here. I ain't buying this shit. I ain't buying none of this shit.
Listen. I said you said why the bullets engraved. You just said that.
Yeah.
Because it's etched in stone, the message to the media, to the public. It's etched in stone.
Right.
They gotta read it to you. They can say anything. The killer can say anything now to you because the bullets, they're gonna look for the writing and the bullets. This shit like a horror movie.
Bro, who let him in the building?
Who does that?
Out the movies. I'm pretty sure you've seen movies like that.
I mean, he just got access to a building to get on top of the roof, or did he climb on the roof? Like, which one?
You don't need to know all that. You know that they got him. They ain't gonna question that.
And then they was walking one of the guys out. They was walking the one guy out. Was like the crowd was saying something. The cop
we don't
said,
know.
We don't know if it was him or not.
Maybe you can.
Since when did the police say that to people? Have you ever seen anybody escort someone out and say, "Oh, we don't know if it was him or not"?
Yo,
the cops don't do that. Come on, though. That's what I'm saying. All this shit's weird.
Listen, maybe you can get on the roof from inside the building.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but
you know what I'm saying? And he just jumped. He like out of a boat. That nigga was like hitman for real. Like, damn,
Yeah,
he
that's what I'm saying.
mean.
So nobody seen him.
You don't
Nobody
look
seen
like he
him
could do all
walking.
that.
Nobody seen him walking in the building with the
Nah, they got
with
videos. So they got videos of
I
him
mean, are
walking.
they gonna take our order?
They got videos of him limping and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they said he had it on him. They had to
oh
fit it in him.
he had it in
Yeah,
his pants.
yeah. They said, look how he walking. That's when he had it on him. Some big shit.
But nobody in the building noticed it.
You know, they probably thought he was a crippled motherfucker. When you that crazy, when you that crazy, you'll walk through a motherfucker with a long ass sniper rifle in your pants, like you lipping. He probably was playing it off like he crippled and everything. Yo, how do people get paid? Like,
But I mean, and then you gotta think people was relaxed because of his color. That's like if it was if it would have been a black Latino person
oh, come on,
walking.
that's it.
I'm keeping it real. That's like the dude that tried to assassinate. That's like the dude that tried to assassinate Trump. Now people reported him climbing on the building, whatever. Like now, if they would have said it was a black man or Latino climbing on the building with a gun, how many cops you think would have been out there? Let's keep it real.
Check it out. This is what they do to you. And I said, if your ass got a hoodie on, nigga, you going to jail. Ain't no lipping with no motherfucking shotgun nowhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They train. If a motherfucker got a hoodie on, and Tim's or Nikes, lock him up. That's fucked up, ain't it? If you got Jordans and Tim's on with a hoodie on, especially if it's hot out. That's what the security guard told me. He said, I said, yo, how y'all know when it's a criminal? This is what he said to me. He said, if they got a hoodie on with some Timbs on and it's hot out, yeah, they criminal. I said, yo, he got a point with the hoodie shit and it's hot, but come on. He said, I'm telling you, that's how they train us, bro. But a white guy, like, I would have knew though. Me myself, I would have knew he had a gun on him. Like, yo, I would have paid attention to him. Like, yo, why he walking like that? Inconsistent. It's not a natural. You know what I'm saying? It's like you struggling with something in your pants, bro. Nah, you got a gun on you. He got a gun on him. You feel me? Like you said, he snuck that shit through. They was focusing on the event. He probably came from the back door or something. And up through there, you got to find out that it had steps to lead to the roof.
They had to have steps. It was a building. It was a 3
how you get
building.
up there? How you get up there with a sniper rifle?
Yeah, that was my point. Like somebody had to let them in. Look, a lot of college campuses, you just can't walk into certain buildings and go up to the roof. Like,
hey. So now, I wonder if they're gonna get this motherfucker bell.
No, I ain't getting no bell.
Yo, that'd be fucked up. That'd be crazy, right? You never know, bro.
They asked, I remember on the news outlet, what they asked Trump, like he was a Trump supporter or something. Trump like, what Trump said, I don't care about that. Something said, I don't care about him. He said something, he kept playing it simple.
What about this dude right here?
Yeah.
Oh, he ain't associated with him. Oh, really? I thought that was his band. Oh, it was a script then, because he talking like he know him.
Who? Oh, Trump talking like he knew the shooter?
Yeah, he like, yeah, he showing remotely like.
I'm talking about the shooter.
Nah, I ain't. I thought you talking about.
I'm talking about the shooter.
Nah, nobody know him. His neighbors know him. His neighbors said they was He was
Yeah,
smart as hell.
he was a nice, good, smart,
Good guy.
handsome boy.
That's how it go.
Those be the ones.
Always that way. You know what I mean? If he was that smart, how did he get so upset by what another motherfucker say though? He ain't that smart. Something wrong with him. You feel me?
Man, what happened to the theory when you have
somebody got a big
mother?
ass paycheck for that shit?
Yeah, that's what I say. Like, what happened to the theory of he had? I'm sure he had both parents in his house, right? Mother and father. Like all the wackos, that do school shootings and shootings like that, they come from both two parents, family homes, middle class or upper class. So where does what make them change?
So do he get the death penalty? Didn't you say that?
Well, I
Oh,
don't
that
know.
was Washington. Oh, that was just Washington, D.C. He was trying to get the death penalty for a murder. If you get a murder.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that only apply deep in the hood in Washington.
Or the states that got the death penalty.
I'm pretty sure they handling their business with that. Been doing that, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Particularly all rules, see, they get rid of the motherfucker that talk quick now. Throw him in there, give him a fake charge, you feel me? Put a fake body on him, that shit. You know how many motherfuckers got caught up in that? They were 40 years old getting out. 40 years later getting out. And then they talking about, then they say you innocent and try to like celebrate that. Man, get the fuck out of
here. Yeah, like that's what I understand. Like motherfuckers
give
come
me
home.
Give me $1 million for every year, motherfucker.
Motherfuckers coming home 40, 30 years. And they're like, it's nothing to celebrate. You free, but you didn't spend all your life.
But it's like a promotion, like they did something by letting him go. Now they did something great. No, you ruined the shit.
Yeah, that's why I said like in situations when the prosecutor withhold information or the police officers have somebody lying on it on its victims, they should give those people the same time that person did in jail.
All of them will be locked up then.
Yeah,
they work together.
Yeah, you're right. So they need to be.
And this how they do a motherfucker. That they after with money, they just keep letting them out, but they gotta pay. They gotta pay and they gotta talk. You know, motherfucker you supposed to be up under the jail. But they make so many deals and bleed them, you know what I'm saying? It's to the point everybody know you're a rat, but you just keep doing crime, getting out.
Yeah, well, that's just like when they had that what was it? Remember they had something like you get caught with a gun. It was supposed to be like a 5 flat mandatory type shit. And you seen when people with the right connections getting locked up, same charges. They was getting out. They was getting probation and everything.
Yeah, call me. If a motherfucker want to turn in a gun, or you know a motherfucker with a gun, call me.
Yeah. What do they call it? No, cash for guns. We don't ask questions. Cash for guns.
Check it out. A lot of motherfuckers, they was telling motherfuckers, if you turn the gun in, we gonna let you out. We gonna let you beat the charge if you turn the gun in. You don't remember that?
Yeah, it's like some bullshit.
Yeah, rat niggas.
Some bullshit. And then look,
Like,
yeah,
like,
they don't got look, and then again, they don't gotta ask no questions because motherfuckers turning the gun in, fingerprints, DNA all on the gun.
yeah. Yo, check this out though. Why would you feel like? Why would you reveal something like that to the cops if they don't know you got the gun? You just, oh, I got a gun right here. You said you was gonna do this for me. Ain't that a rat? Like, it's not no rat shit though. I said.
But then again, but then when you turn
think about it. Look, a police station saying, yo, to the public, if you got a gun, bring it in. If you got a charge, we can work on it. The charge. And you really go in there with a gun? Like, how you get that bold to even trust the cops to go in there with a gun anyway? Like,
yeah.
It just don't make sense in there. It's like a motherfucker that been on the street. It just don't. To me, it's just like, only sense it make to them is getting out of the crime. And that's some snitch shit right there. I don't believe you can just go in there with a gun and then they'll start asking you other shit. You feel me? You gonna have a thorough investigation though. You ain't gonna just bring no gun. I don't know how it work, man. I would like the motherfucker to come up here that did it and explain to me how did you take a gun there and work it out with them with a charge that they dropped. Cause maybe I may be mistaken. Wasn't they doing that? No. Wasn't they doing that?
They was
They've been doing something like that.
Yeah, they were turning guns in, getting what, $50, $100, whatever. Don't say the cops said the cops was asking no questions allegedly.
Yeah, I know the money shit, but I'm talking about charges. When they get charges dropped.
Oh, see,
I don't know.
That, but
yo, that's me. That's crazy of a nigga did that. I'm pretty sure something like that went down, man. I'm pretty sure. Cause imagine how many rap gun said this was the gun that did such and such. That was the name used.
Yeah. But it's crazy because anytime you turn a gun in, you're already on the police radar anyway. Like if I go in and just turn the gun in and get the cash, cops should go, oh, this nigga turned in this gun. You think they ain't saying, oh, this nigga turned in this gun? You gonna run to see if this gun matches any bullets or any murder, like.
And if it do, we gonna get him and make him talk.
Yeah, so I mean, basically, you let the evidence speak for itself.
We want to get involved in some shit like that. Now, what this shit right here, people saying that, either side is going on, go up against each other. Like this is like some gang rival shit. I said.
You want the Republicans, Democrats? Yeah.
But some people saying that they don't think it's gonna go that far, but they like it did went this far. Just now, it's at a college in Maryland. What was it? Was it Military College of Maryland? Something like that.
What happened?
Did a little, I think a shooting went. I think somebody got it unalive. It was a shooting. It just happened in Maryland.
Wow.
But they trying to put a connection with it, but some people like it probably ain't related, but they were talking about Camden and shit too, like it had something to do with like people upset there. And I'm like, Camden, New Jersey? Oh shit, that's crazy. So they trying to put that shit on the East Coast, man, heavy. You feel me? That shit happened way in Utah, you heard?
Yeah.
That's on the other side of the country. Is this a case? Is this a case of it hitting home? I said, and you just can't. What it said? What did he say? The hands coming.
The chickens coming home to roost.
Yeah. Is that a case of that? Y'all can hit the Cash App at Lake Ave Inc., man. It support the channel. We got my boy Nasir in the building. Open Bill Podcast. Hey, yo, check this out, Nasir. What's up with the Bean Pod? I think I want to get in that on you. Had a signature Bean Pod. You heard, Lord?
Yeah,
you gotta take me in the kitchen and show me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you whipping it up. Show me how you do it. You feel me?
Yeah,
they said you made a motherfucker a cheesecake bean pie. I said, how the fuck you do that? That's crazy. They said you was making different kind of bean pie. That's true?
Yeah. Taking them right to IG.
Yeah, that's true. Hell yeah. You get a good, see, it's hard to find a good bean pie, guy. You know it. You know it from gate. Yeah, that's like them little them little sweet potato pies that be in them stores. Like, some of them shits are good. Some of them shits are good. That's what it is, though. Good food, healthy food is selling right now, man. You know what I mean? Real eggs, real chicken, real food is expensive right now. I say in America.
Yeah.
It's hard to get real vegetables, real fruit. It's hard to get. So the food, the producers that's producing the shit from scratch, shit, man. They making money.
Everything natural costs money.
Hey, check this out, right? You go to the store and get this food, it's like none of this shit real. Like I was at the store, the motherfucker like a G. He was like, he had a breakfast sandwich. He was like, he read the back like G. What is it? Bio.
That GMO shit.
Yeah, he was like, this bioengineered. He's like, well, I'm hungry. I said, oh shit. You just said it was bioengineered. What the fuck is bioengineered? Like, really scientifically made out of shit that ain't natural. That's what that means. Bioengineered. It could be plastic. You feel me? Made with a meat texture.
That's like the seeds where the Bill Gates was trying to make like
sterile.
He was trying to give, he wanted some African countries to take his seeds that was made by his, whatever we want to call it, scientists, whatever, and talking about so the crops should grow faster, but the seeds will only grow if they use his certain type of fertilizer.
Man, get your ass. You sound dumb. Yo, here's the car, but here's the keys, but you gotta buy the keys separate from the car.
Or you can only drive it on the roads out.
Hey, the fuck out of here. And you put them seeds in that dirt, that shit gonna ruin that shit forever.
Yeah.
That shit kill the soil, it kill the ground.
That's just why a lot
as soon as the water
that's just why
it dissolve into it give out like a big ass the water. How much water? That's how much poison coming out the seed leaking in the soil.
That's why a lot of countries said no, but I'm sure it was some that said yeah, like always.
Yeah, because they give them the check too. They give them the seed.
And then the thing about that is After the vegetables grow, after the plants grow, it don't grow back.
Yeah, because they don't have no seed.
So they was like, they say, in a lot of those countries, that's how a lot of people make money because after they grow their harvest, they sell their seeds to other local people. But they said like you can't do that with that with that shit. You know, I was watching saying with corn that's grown on farms in America, they say it's a certain type of corn that farmers in the U.S. is only allowed to grow, and like when they come to inspect the farms, um, they make sure that there's that specific type of corn. If not, like you get fined and all type of regulations type shit.
So you mean to tell me if they come and find a different kind of corn growing, they'll find you?
Well, yeah, and some type of stipulation, whatever. I seen.
Yeah.
I was watching something about farming, and the dude, one of the white farmers, like, yeah, we can, we got. If you want to farm, you gotta buy a specific type of corn seeds, and if you don't, if they come around the inspection and they get all type of stipulations and fines and stuff, if you ain't going to a specific type of corn.
Yeah, this shit just like a king, like taxing everybody, right?
Yeah.
It's like back in the old king taxing everybody for everything. Like the king taxes, it got people running around collecting that shit.
That's like I was watching something that I was watching something with Burkina Faso where they said Bill Gates company, they was growing GMO, I think they said mosquitoes or some type of shit like that, and said the new president, Ibrahim, he passed a law to destroy all the samples that they was producing with the mosquitoes. So Bill Gates trying to have his hand in everything.
Yeah, destruction.
Motherfucker. Well, that's just like he wanted to do this thing. What's that?
You said he was doing what?
That's like he wanted to do that thing in Kenya. The Kenyan government, they about to let him do it. I don't know if they still want to do it. Where he said he wanted to eject people, the people there with microchips with all the information on it, talking about because it's better than carrying an ID around because a lot of people don't have IDs.
We've been there with China.
So he's gonna pay the Kenyan government to do that to the people.
And that's against humanity right there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They better war for that shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
they been talking about. A lot of rappers talked about microchips for the motherfuckers a long time ago.
Yeah,
I'm talking 30 years.
Yeah, like in the, I remember like in like early 90s they were talking about that. 90, 91 they was talking about that. So
first nigga from around the web. Motherfucker Najee said he had one of them shits in him. Said he put a microchip in him. Or his bomb. Yo, this that was like 99.
Ain't nothing new. They just figure out
everything in the movie. They already doing it or planning on doing it in the future.
Yeah, well, that's what it thought. It starts out with that thought, and then they put it in the movies, and then next thing you know, once they figure out, just like this AI. Look, man, it was in the movies first. NASA computers, all this and
Think
all
about
that.
It, right? Think about it, right? You got the bread, right? So You see a movie with an idea that you got from the movie, you could pay a motherfucking scientist or whoever to do this shit.
Yeah, well, it's like you put it in the movie. That's just the movie is basically the blueprint to get all the scientists, all the people start thinking about how they can really make it happen.
And get all the people used to seeing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
Look
sense.
at the Jetsons. Look at the Jetsons. Almost everything the Jetsons they got now.
Yo, I wanted to play this clip right here and see how you felt about it.
If it took 30 days for a ship to go from Africa to here, and let's say he got if it took 30 days for a ship to go from Africa to here, and let's say he got 200 on the ship, 200 times the 30 days plus supplies. How many ships would he need to bring 100 million niggas over here to North America?
All right, I believe I actually
do the mathematics.
Yeah.
Math don't lie.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Okay.
if we did the mathematics, there's no way that story can fan out. Two, black people have always been in North America.
That's what I just
There has never been a time when the black man was not on the shores of North America.
Okay. Now, who are you calling the black man on the shores of North America? Who particularly?
Who am I calling him black? Hey, Reggie, I know you didn't.
Just answer me.
Me.
Okay. No, we're talking about at the time that when the
I know you seen that was shit bad.
Yeah.
You heard?
Yeah, I've seen that before. But they were doing them like they were doing cargo. They had them shit laying planks over top of each other side by side. They would take them. They would bring them up deck. They would wash them off once. They would wash them off once. Send them back down there. That's how you had people. That's how you had some of them overtaking the ship like Amistad when they brung them up to wash them or to throw water on them and whatever. You had some slaves that revolt, took over some ships. Same way they was bringing livestock to the New World. So I mean, it's plain and simple. If they got over here, what makes you think they can't bring other people over here? That's like saying Europeans was already over here. How did Europeans come over here by the shiploads from England? How did they send Europeans over to Australia?
And yo, we gonna end this one, Lord.
Nah, next day.
Go back on here tomorrow. Salute to everybody. So,
Yeah, peace.